No, so speaking of convenience, take stores like Amazon Go, right? And it's kind of pretty much connected to what we were talking about. And like, I think once things start to open up again, and like the people who are conscious and stuff will kind of become germaphobes. Like people are going to do that naturally. And there's a bunch of different factors that are going to change and stuff. But I think one thing in my mind is like the Amazon Go store, where you just walk in, it's connected to your Amazon app, it knows who you are, and all you got to do is walk in, grab what you need, and walk out. No human interaction whatsoever, no dirty whatever conveyor belt things and stuff to touch, right? I want to know all of you guys' opinion. Do you guys think like these are going to become more popular, or is it going to be different? Do you think like traditional grocery stores are going to stay how they are?
It's kind of funny because yesterday I was literally teaching Heidi and Kat exactly about this. I was talking about you have to look at the life cycle of industries, and I honestly do think grocery stores are hitting to kind of the decline phase, just because the way that they go about their actions is such an old school model in the first place. Like they purchase, they have a supplier, they make their margin, and it's all volume game. Amazon, I think it can work, but it needs a certain level of trust, and they have to be okay with a certain amount of theft, because it's not gonna be able to prevent everybody to like authentically, go in and buy. But that already happens in regular grocery stores in the first place. I do think it will become big, but I don't know when. I think that's the kind of the question is the timing of it, because already in Sweden and Scandinavian countries, that's already been implemented. Like they already have those stores in Sweden. They have
like
a lot
other
of
companies.
Yeah, like they have a bunch of convenience stores and stuff like that running this exact same model. It works really well. And I think it works really well on a small scale. But to get it across the entire United States, the way our supply chain is set up, I think that's where the struggle comes from. Because technology side, I think it's going to get adopted. As for everything behind the scenes to make that happen, I think that's where the problem's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a pain for me because speaking ethically, I'm a big fan of I don't like to use self-checkout. I like to go to like a person because for me at least, the more data a company sees that they don't need that person working the actual line, the more easier the decision is to get rid of human workforce and adopt more machine workforce. So that's one of the reasons why I don't use self-checkout. Like that's just on an ethical principle. But at the same time, if I go grocery shopping and not worry about like either me wiping down the conveyor belt before I use it, or the employee wiping down the conveyor belt, or all these little things that come into germs that you would take for granted before COVID, I'd probably do it. I mean, if I was near an Amazon Go, I'd go for it. I'd give it a whirl. But do I think it's gonna be adopted? Yeah. But I mean, am I entirely for it? Nah.
Yeah, I think that's the tricky part. I need like universal basic income, those things to happen first before I'm like all on board and jump ship on that. So.